Some of you are in a critical moment right now in your healing journey and you're not taking advantage of it. So the sixth step in our signature Calypso healing method that we teach inside of Herbal Medicine for the Soul stands for S, which means step into solutions. So when you set an intention, the universe and your life is going to conspire with you to bring you those opportunities for you to show up in the way that you've intended, to show up as the person that you say you desire to become. So let me give you an example. When I was in the depths of healing from sexual trauma, the step I knew I needed to take was to use my voice. My throat would get so locked up anytime I needed to say how I felt. Communication in my relationships was horrible because I was afraid to speak and share my truth. And this is a common thread with many people who've experienced childhood sexual trauma, because you know that you're not supposed to be talking about what's going on. There's a lot of shame in the secrecy. You know that something terrible is happening, and you know that it's not supposed to be happening, and you know that nobody is supposed to know that this thing that's happening to you is not supposed to be happening. So the voice gets locked up. So when it became clear to me that the next stage in my healing journey was to work on my voice, I was quite suddenly granted the opportunity to do just that for several consecutive weeks. I remember it so vividly. I can put myself back into those conversations. I remember exactly where I was, how I was sitting, who I was talking to. And in each conversation, there was an organic moment for me to share my story. And it was not forced at all. I heard that internal voice say, Salima, now's the time for you to share. And that lump in my throat grew, the anxiety in my belly stirred, but I shared. I spoke through it because that was my intention, and I heard my intuition say, now's the time. There is safety in listening to your internal voice. So opportunities like this happened week after week after week, and the beautiful thing about it is that I got to see my own progress. Each time I shared, the lump in my throat was smaller, then eventually gone, the anxiety there, but less so week after week as I showed up and took advantage of those opportunities to step into my power in a new way, to work on the thing I said I wanted to work on. I grew in confidence. I healed. This is healing, y'all, and you are at this critical period right now. Those opportunities are coming. Are you stepping up? Are your actions and your behaviors rising to your intention? Because when you let those opportunities pass you by and you don't show up to practice being the person you're growing into, you choose the wound. You're not choosing the solution, the ease, the joy. You're keeping yourself in the same place. And here's the thing. You wouldn't be in this moment right now if you weren't ready. Your intuition's telling you now's the time because you're ready and it's safe to change. You're safe.